This is a short instructional video on how to add a recipe to your cookbook. So from the creator portal, click on cookbook content, scroll down past the sections to the recipe list here, and then click on new recipe. Fill out the various fields here. So I'll upload an image, and then fill out anything that you can. So I'll call this garden salad. If you have a description, add it. Otherwise, anything that you don't put here won't show up in the final product. So we can leave the description blank, put nutrition facts if you have them, put the time to prep and cook if you have them. Otherwise, like I said, leave them blank. For the ingredients, put a number in the quantity field. So I'll say 1, and then for the ingredient, I'll say avocado. And there is a plus and minus button to scale the number of ingredients. So possibly to cook this, or to make this garden salad, we can say 1 avocado would actually suffice for 2 ingredients. If you don't have the serving size, drop this all the way down to disabled, and this plus minus serving size feature won't be shown on the final product. And then same thing for the instructions. Put your list of instructions in here, click add instruction to add as many as necessary, and if you have some that you need to delete, click that X button there. Okay, and so now we'll click save, go back, and if we scroll down to our recipes list, you'll see that the recipe can be missing, and so what we're going to do is we're going to click refresh, and now that garden salad that we added should be there as number 17 at the top of this recipe list. So the recipe is created, but this isn't actually visible to your users until you add it to a section. So we've got our sections here. This garden salad would be a main, so I'll click on edit for the main section here. And then we've got this drop down for add recipe to section. And what you'll notice is that we've got 2 sort of subcategories here. One is called recipes not in any section, which shows our garden salad. And the other one says recipes that are in a different section. If you'd like, you can add a recipe to multiple sections. And so that's showing on this second subsection here. This first subsection is showing recipes that are not in any section yet. And so this is helpful for knowing which recipes you've added that are not visible to your users. Now I'll click on garden salad, and we'll see here that the garden salad shows up at the top of our main section. And so by default, any recipe you add to your section will show up at the top of the list. If you'd like to change the ordering, use this drag icon here, and whoops, I've selected the text. Drag this into whichever order you'd like. And so I can put this as the second item here. If there's any items you'd like to remove from your section, just like with the instructions and ingredients, click this X button here. So I've added the recipe to my section, I've dragged it into the order that I want, and I'll click save. So now this recipe is visible to your users. And we can verify by clicking the app title in the navigation bar. Click on cookbook content, and then we've got this view live cookbook button, and this will show you what your users see. And so now, if I scroll down a bit to the main section where we added the garden salad, we'll see that as the second recipe, we've got our garden salad. And that is how you add a recipe to your cookbook.